Jonathan de Guzman. And we're going to be talking about this player as his game goes on. He's 36 years old. He was a fourth-round draft choice of Pure Foods in 2001. Didn't get to play in the PBA until 2003. But now he started the quarterfinals for a team that could be destined to make it to the finals.
Well, the defending All-Filipino champs, the Talk and Text Tropang Texters, will get first possession here. De Guzman will walk this one up. We are packed here inside the Araneta Coliseum to get this game going, and Ali Peak draws first blood.
And very clearly, Talk and Text will always want to go to the big man for the high percentage shots. Ali Peak getting way inside, and that's something that Barangay Ginebra must be careful of. They need to protect the interior. We talked about that in our pregame analysis.
Loose ball scramble. This one is picked up by the white shirts. Cardona looking ahead. And Alapag says, wait a minute, let's set this up. Mac. You know, Mac has not had his usual offensive output in the first two games, Quinito. Do we expect to see him explode here in game number 3?
Well, I think he's looking for a breakout game. He's averaging only 11.5 points in this quarterfinal series. But that's also because Ronald Tubit has done an excellent job in taking away his shot, denying him possession. But hey, Cardona's not complaining. They're up 2-0 and they're getting a lot of support from the bench. And that's an important ingredient in the way Talk and Text has been able to open up this 2-0 lead.
Celino Cruz will pick up a Jimmy Alapag foul on his way to the basket. That's the first team foul on the Tropang Texters here. Tubit being watched closely here by De Guzman. Now Intal off the mark on that one. Willie Wilson looking for Tubit. Another foul picked up here by Talk and Text.
Well, Jonathan de Guzman is there for defensive purposes more than anything else. He's averaging about 10 minutes a game in the quarterfinals, even as a starter. But he's there for defensive purposes, and he's there to bother Ronald Tubit's shot. Coach Reyes obviously doesn't want Tubit to get on track very early in this game.
JC Intal getting his first 2 points in the ball game. And we're all tied at 2. Alapag directing traffic here. They're looking downstairs. Instead, Cardona will receive. Ganidel on his way to the basket. Fumbles and he gets it back.
Another point-blank shot coming from Talk and Text.
Enrico asking for the ball. Now it's with Intal. 2-man game. JC Intal finds an opening. Intal. Not that time around.
When you look at the matchups here of Barangay Ginebra, you've got Ronald Tubit switching over so that he takes on Mac Cardona in that defensive matchup. And you have Intal going up against Jonathan de Guzman.
One more possession for Talk and Text. Ali Peak. Fadeaway shot is no good.
A good double-teaming effort there on the part of Ginebra. That bothered Ali Peak's shot. Also did not allow him to move closer to the basket because of that double team.
Celino looking in. Villanueva. Now Cruz will try his luck. Nope. Cardona. Fast break play in the offing here. And De Ocampo is able to connect. 6-2 is the count here, and an early timeout at the 9:05 mark of the first quarter as Coach Jong Ruchico will talk things over with his boys.
Back here in the Big Dome, you're watching this quarterfinals match between Talk and Text and Ginebra. Chico Reyes here for courtside. Now in this best-of-5 series, crowd darling Ginebra is down 0-2, and for them to live another day, they would need all the help from their GSM Blue Battalion. That's a Rocket, JC Intal, and Bull Strong Rico Villanueva. Now impressive point production from both former Eagles here in the quarters, with Intal shooting 46% from three-point country, while Rico is shooting 56% from the two-point area. Asked about their thoughts on this game, both said that there is still hope and they will win tonight. Paolo, Kinito?
Right on cue, Chicky, as Intal notching a three-pointer from the corner off a pass from Enrico Villanueva.
And all the points of Ginebra coming from JC Superstar. And you notice there's very little movement on the part of Ginebra in their offensive set, moving inside. They're looking for kickouts. They've got shooters spread around the floor. On the other hand, you have the Tropan Texers working the ball inside, getting high percentage shots. All their 6 points have come from point-blank range. And that's the reason why Coach Joseph DeChico called an early timeout. They need to toughen up defensively in the interior.
Mac from outside.
You know, the problem is, Rico Villanueva is not a shot blocker. He's a good post-up defender, but he's really not a shot blocker.
Second personal foul here. And now Barangay Ginebra looking to take the advantage here. All of Barangay Ginebra's points have come from this guy right here, JC Intal.
Nice swipe there by Willie Wilson. One of the most underrated defensive players in the league. Very active in defense. Looks like a foul here on Ranidel do Ocampo.
Yes, his first personal foul. Selena Cruz looking to Intal again. Back-to-back threes for the Rocket. And he's got 8. Rocket Tex now on the offensive. De Guzman at the corner. 15-footer. And Ali Peak is there to clean it up.
Ball falling to the hands of Ali Peak. Good position there by the big man.
We're all tied up here, 8 apiece. And a holding foul on Jimmy.
A lot of fouls. A lot of fouls being picked up here by Talking Tex. Are they in the penalty this early?
Already at the 7:25 mark, committing their 5th team foul.
It doesn't look like Mac Cardona really has the ability to take on JC Intal defensively. And that's the reason why there's a switch now. Jared Dillinger is the man who's going to be guarding JC Intal. And Cardona has been switched over to Selena Cruz.
Willie Wilson inside. Well, you can hear the fans inside the Big Dome all getting revved up, Kinita, because JJ Helderbrand is checking in right now.
Well, this is unbelievable. Helderbrand has not played the last 13 games for Barangay Ginebra. But boy, the Kings really need his leadership. And his passing ability, and his shooting, and everything else that he can put on the table.
Well, JJ Helderbrand, of course, the top guard for Barangay Ginebra. Could give them an inspirational lift.
Oh, yes. Without a doubt. He's going to be their leader on the floor, with or without the headband. And he's coming in without the headband. Here's Willie Wilson. Now, we were talking about unnecessary fouling by Talking Tex, and we're seeing it here. Very early in this game, giving up a lot of fouls, putting Ginebra to a situation where they can score from the free throw line. Can you imagine? 7:14 to go. Already Talking Tex in the penalty, while Ginebra has only committed 1 team foul.
Wilson hits both free throws. The Barangay Kings now on top. Dillinger, top of the key, attacking JC Intal.
That's a wild shot there by Dillinger. Now, Ginebra doesn't want to run. I don't think you want to go in a shootout here in a run-and-gun game.
Villanueva finding Ronald Gomez at the side. Harvey Carey.
A lot of second-unit players, Paulo, on the floor here for
early on. Dillinger,
yeah.
Harvey Carey.
And Jason Castro as well.
That's right. JJ Helderbrand, first shot from outside is no good.
Looking a little rusty.
Now you can feel the energy that comes with a Helderbrand on the court. Mac is tied up by Ronald Tubit, who will be called for the personal.
You know, Tubit has had to depress or suppress his offensive game here because his primary responsibility now is to limit and shadow, contain Mac Cardona. Although Tubin had 21 points in game number 2, he only had 2 points in game number 1.
And speaking of Mac going straight to the hoop for 2.
You know that he wants his points. I mean, he wants to tell Coach Chotres, do not lose confidence in me. I'm still your big-time scorer.
Well, he is the leading scorer in the PBA as of today. Villanueva will not get a basket. Now the white shirts are looking to run. Mac Cardona from downtown. Nope. 5:40 in the first quarter here. Quarterfinal game number 3. Barangay